So you're thinking about moving to Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Well, in this video, we're gonna cover everything you need to know about Goodlettsville. We're gonna show you around Goodlettsville. We're gonna actually show you 3 different homes in 3 different neighborhoods so you can get a better understanding what might fit or might not fit in your ballpark. And if you stick around till the end of this video, we're also gonna show you what Goodlettsville has to offer, literally having the feeling of being on the countryside. Because, you know, Goodlettsville is relatively close to Nashville. However, you will see that Goodlettsville has a really beautiful, I would say, green scenery with rolling hills, lots of land. So you definitely want to stick around and check that out. So that being said, we're getting after it right now.
If this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Nashville and the surrounding areas, make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be among the first ones to know about the current market in Nashville. My name is Tommy, and along with my partner Indra, we get calls and emails and text messages even from people just like you every single day who are looking to make their move to the greater Nashville area, and we absolutely love it. So if you're looking to make a move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of that information is in the description below. We would love to help you make a smooth move to Nashville. So as Indra said, today we are going to be taking a look at Goodlettsville, Tennessee. And we're actually standing in the parking lot right now of RiverGate Mall here in Goodlettsville, which has all of the shops that you're familiar with. You can see Dillard's here behind us. Across the street you have a Target, but lots to offer here at the mall. Goodlettsville is located 15 miles north of downtown Nashville, which is going to take you roughly 20 to 25 minutes, you know, depending on traffic. It's also about 25 to 30 minutes away from the airport.
Yeah, and there's a relatively quick access, you know, from downtown Nashville to Goodlettsville through I-65, or other options are Highway 41 or Highway 31 West.
Yep.
Yeah, and a good thing to know, especially, you know, if you're a family that is looking to move to Goodlettsville and you find, for example, like, you know, specific school district important. So one thing you got to know is that Goodlettsville is actually divided in Davidson County, partially Davidson County, and the other part is Sumner County. So approximately 60% of its population resides in Davidson County. So, you know, Davidson County belongs to the metropolitan area of Nashville. So, of course, this is what makes, in my opinion, Goodlettsville a bit more unique when it comes to like affordability. Looking at other options in Davidson County, and I'm talking about Bellmead, talking about Oak Hill, talking about Forest Hill, you know, you're definitely going to get the most bang for your buck right here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Goodlettsville has a population of only about 18,000 people. So it definitely has that small town feel, and even that 18,000 population is really spread out. As you'll see, especially when we get to our third stop today, Goodlettsville can really spread out, you know, larger lots, more of a countryside feel. A lot of the stuff that you're going to get in Goodlettsville are going to be antique malls. There's a winery here, lots of outdoor activity, you know, to be had in Goodlettsville.
So yeah, and I mean, we do got a lot of more extra detailed information about Goodlettsville, so you definitely want to check out our pro and con video about Goodlettsville. But like, you know, like we said in the beginning of the video, our goal today is literally just to take you around Goodlettsville, show you the diversity of housing options here so you can get a better understanding, like, hey, what it would feel like to actually live here in Goodlettsville. So that being said, let's go.
guys, we're here at our first stop today, which is in the subdivision of Windsor Green. And this subdivision has a really, for lack of a better way to say it, almost kind of like a vacation home subdivision feel. So it almost feels like townhomes, but the houses aren't that close together. It's just a quaint little neighborhood, little streets, lots of beautiful trees. It's very nice. It is about 5 minutes away from the RiverGate Mall here in Goodlettsville and all of the dining and shopping that Goodlettsville has to offer. So it's a really nice little neighborhood. And Indro is going to tell us more about the house today.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see right here behind us, this property is listed for $330,000. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's around 1,255 square feet. It's on a 0.15 acre lot, and it was built in 1988. And you know, the nice thing about this property, which I find, is that it still has its original hardwood floors.
Yeah.
And again, what Tommy said, like, these houses here are not the biggest ones. However, still you get a lot of bang for your buck compared to other areas around Nashville. You know, you're still relatively close to Nashville. You got everything you need right, you know, literally close to you, all the dining, shopping. And another cool thing is you're literally right behind this property is Wright Park, which is basically the biggest park here in Goodlettsville. So it basically sprawls over 147 acres, you know, and you got the options to go, you know, play soccer, football. You just want to go hiking. You want to take the kids out. You want to do a jog, picnic. They got some historical sites there as well. I mean, it has so much to offer. So this is a really, really cool feature about Goodlettsville, and you're literally right behind it. So, which is pretty unique about this area, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, talking, kind of going back to Wright Park, there is a farmer's market and artisan market there held every single Thursday from May through October from 3 to 7 on Sundays there just on the lawn at Wright Park, which is also, you know, if that's your thing, just another really cool aspect, not only about Goodlettsville, but about this particular neighborhood specifically, because you're very close.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, let's just jump in the car and give you a better feel about this particular neighborhood before we're going to go to our next stop.
Here we go.
Guys, so we are almost at our second stop, which is in the subdivision Braxton Park at Woodwyn. It's basically more of a, I would say, newer subdivision here in Goodlettsville. It's practically located a little bit more up north from the downtown area, but as you can see, it's a really nice, quiet neighborhood.
Absolutely.
And you will see that all the houses kind of like look a little bit the same. But Tommy actually is going to give us a little bit more information about the property right behind us that is listed. So Tommy, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So This house was built in 1997. It sits on 0.84 acres, so almost an acre, so it's a larger lot. And it is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and about 2,700 square feet. So plenty of room for stretching out. A couple of key features: it's got a primary bedroom downstairs, which is always great. It has a large bonus room. It has a back deck. It's got a 2-car garage. So super solid home in a really nice subdivision. It also has a formal dining room, which, you know, is kind of hard to find in some homes, and it has hardwood floors throughout as well. So just a lot to offer here. And as Indra was saying, you know, you got more of a subdivision feel here. So you know, you'll see at our next house we're going to go look at, it's really kind of feels more out in the country and secluded. This here is going to give you more of that neighborhood feel.
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, really important to know here, at least, that Goodlettsville has a lot of options to offer. So if you're the type of person that really wants to be in an, you know, an HOA community, you got that option right here. If you prefer to be on the countryside, you got that option as well. If you just prefer to be more in a traditional neighborhood where there's even no HOA, you got that as well. So, I mean, being so close to Nashville and being a relatively smaller town, you still have a lot of options here in Goodlettsville, which is really great in my opinion.
Absolutely. So we'll just hop in the car and we'll show you around the neighborhood.
Let's go.
Guys, so we are coming up on our last stop today in Goodlettsville. We are in a subdivision called Goodieville, believe it or not, which is on the west side of Goodlettsville. And here on the west side, you're gonna find that you feel like you're living a lot more in the countryside. So you've got larger lots, lots of greenery, lots of trees. You've got rolling hills. I don't know if you can see, but behind us over here, we have a historic barn that is right next to a flowing creek. Feels very quaint, very rural, while still being really close to downtown Nashville. And so we're going to turn around so Indra can tell you a little bit more about this house.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you probably can see right behind us, yeah, so this property right here behind us is listed for $710,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and it's about 2,600 square feet. So you definitely got a lot of space. And the cool thing about this property right here, it was built in 1930, but it has a complete renovation. So basically it's finished with, you know, high-end appliances, high-end finishes. It is really, really gorgeous on the inside. And as you can see, it sits on a 3-acre lot. So a lot of, you know, peace around you, peaceful setting, these beautiful rolling hills. I mean, this is literally a unique and beautiful property in my opinion. So, you know what Tommy is saying, like on this part of Goodlettsville on the west side, this is what you will see. It's basically a lot of open spaces. So if you're really the type of person that, you know, wants to have a little bit more privacy, don't want to be close to neighbors, then this part of Goodlettsville might be the right fit for you.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up our full vlog tour of Goodlettsville today. And as we promised, we have a little bonus for you. So we're just going to hop in the car and kind of drive around just some of these back roads around Goodlettsville, kind of give you a really good feel for just how country and beautiful it feels out here. And hopefully you enjoy that. And until next time, we hope to see you around town.
Bye-bye.